Now, I know you might be thinking that things aren't looking so hot, what with Annalyse spurting that big gnarly goat eye. But I always like to look on the bright side. I've got a real fiery batch of jerky I've been wanting to take for a test drive, and I bet goat's milk would be a great pairing to tame some of that spicy flavor. So let's catch up with the party and see if we can't find a little time for a snack break.
What is with these bloody eyes?
A lot of goat eyes around these parts.
Nanda takes 13 points of damage.
Is that how much he healed you? I missed
12.
the number. Okay.
Ugh, what the?
She had that image ready for roll 20. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't have a treasure chest for you. You're going to have to pretend the cat is a box, but I have the goat eye.
We won't forget the treasure chest, trust us.
So this giant goat eye forms floating above the stage 30 feet up. 20 feet up. We'll say it's 20 feet up. And a black bolt of energy strikes down in between all of you. I need you to give me dex saves.
Come on, Booch.
This is where I could use luck, right?
12 for
I
Nanda.
got a 7.
Guidance can't be used as a reaction, can it?
No.
Okay, I tried. Booch got a 4.
I had a 9, but I'm going to use luck, and that means I roll another one and I can choose the one I want, I
Yep.
think? Okay. 6. So that's actually a critical
Yeah,
fail.
I also critically failed.
You all take 15 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Nanda death saves round 2.
Oof.
Thanks, Booch. I'm starting to feel a little...
This freaking guy.
This is the best I felt in years.
I've had trouble sleeping for a while.
Do some saves for if you poop yourself next time you come back.
I don't need to do saves for that.
I know it's happening.
Yes, exactly.
I forgot to say that as this form came out of Annalyse, Annalyse did collapse to the ground and is unmoving.
Oh.
Pam, what are you going to do?
Oh, it was the goat eye all along.
Should have seen that one coming.
I am going to use my cunning action, bonus action, to disengage from Annalyse, which I guess I'm not engaged with anymore anyway. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Nanda. And Nanda heals 11 hit points.
What'd I miss?
Not much this time.
Just passed out again, bud. You're alright. You're alright. Stay away from the goat eye.
Oh, jeez. Look, what the hell's that?
It's what killed ya. Sorry.
I think I'm dreaming.
Maybe?
Then wake the hell up!
Where's Irma?
Is that all you're going to do, Pam, then?
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay,
Nanda
Jacques.
might need me. I'm just his defibrillator now.
After the next...
So the eye is floating 20 feet above the stage, so out of reach of my whips, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to back up, kind of move back to the trap door, lean over. Irma! Get your butt up here!
As you lean over the trap door, you hear the sounds of screaming and chaos and people not knowing where they are or what's going on. Where are we?
Oh.
What's
Oh.
happened to us?
They woke up.
Well, Alto's going to have a hell of a time down there now.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. Did we just damn 80 people? Wait, which theater had... Oh, gosh.
Hey, we did not do anything. This thing's fault. I'm just going to keep backing up.
This is
And
way
magic
worse
missile.
than Jack, I feel like. Maybe, kind of.
Magic missile for 9 force damage.
Okay.
And then, since I am currently sitting at 12 hit points, I'm going to use my bonus action as Second Wind to heal a D10 plus my fighter level, which is only 5, but maybe it'll make a difference. And I'm done.
Everybody now can hear screaming through the portal. What is that thing? It has so many arms. Nunda.
It's tickling us!
Called it.
I am going to cast
Agonizers?
Agonizar Scorcher. Thank you. I can't. Wait a second.
Gesundheit.
You're casting the Scorcher.
I'm doing the Scorcher on him. So I need you to
Angie
make
Scorcher.
a dexterity saving throw, please.
You would think a giant eyeball would have a better dex than that, but no, I got a 10.
I do not believe that
Awesome.
a giant eyeball would have a better dexterity.
What kind of damage is this?
This will be 14 points of fire damage. As this roaring flame, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, emanates from my hand and smashes into the eyeball.
So it gets singed a bit. It does not look like it did anywhere near as much damage as you expected.
Okay.
Freak.
Ah, frick.
I am really tempted to try and cast blindness on this eyeball.
I have that
Think
too.
of how impressive that would
I have
be.
the blindness, deafness.
Well, Booch, it is your turn.
Yeah, as fun as it would be, I'm not confident that it's gonna work.
It's a big eyeball.
If you can blind it, it'll shut down any of its spells. Assuming that it needs to pick a point. That
see
it can
its target, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to make a con save.
I
How-
can just
do you think-
I can just picture us telling the story to our children. And this eyeball, it had one weakness.
All right, well let's try.
You
know
and
what?
Booch have children? That's cute.
You only live once. Well, I've got all sorts of spore babies.
He tells the story to the spore babies. Ah.
Okay, so unlike my Halo of Spores, where I make a ranged spell attack, for this one you have to make a con save.
Okay. Alright. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
11.
All right, the save was 15. You needed to make.
So what does the spell say?
I can choose to either blind or deaf. Maybe we should deaf.
No, it's an eye! Are you freaking kidding me?
So I can choose to blind a foe.
John cringed so hard.
If it fails the con save, it's blinded for the duration, which is 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, you can repeat the con save. If you're successful, the spell ends.
So the giant eyeball can no longer see.
How ironic.
Woohoo.
But it looks in your general direction,
Uh-oh.
and it says, I may not see you, but you all still will die.
How does it talk without a mouth?
Oh.
Okay.
Is it in our heads or is it like something out loud?
Probably in your head. We're going to say it's in your head.
Hey, good job, Sport Daddy! Butchie!
Got him right where he sees from.
Right between the eye.
Yeah.
On the stage, next to the trapdoor near Annalyse, and also sort of near Booch, Nunda, and Pam, not so close to Jacques though, because he backed up, appears 2 humanoid goats.
No.
Yes.
Je refuse.
Oh, and they're labeled goat demons. Great.
Oh, you love to
Love
see it.
to see it.
It is Pam's turn.
So now I do believe any attacks on the blinded creature, we have
Would
advantage.
have advantage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Is this eyeball true to size on the map?
She's massive.
She's huge. So Pam is taking advantage of the fact that no one needs to be immediately healed or anything, and she's going to summon all the loud noises and painful ringing sounds because she's not deafened, she's blind. And she's going to cast Shatter right on the eyeball because it's a 10-foot sphere. 10-foot radius, sorry. So it's a 20-foot sphere. I'm gonna cast it so that it just hits the eyeball, I think. Everything else too close to other creatures. So you gotta do a con save.
13.
Save DC's 14. So the eyeball takes 12 thunder damage.
And it is rattled. It definitely hurt from that. It falters in its flight a little bit, sinks, and then goes back up.
I'm gonna back up next to Jacques to just be a little bit further from these goat babies.
Speaking of, Jacques.
Okay, so let's see. I got one spell slot left. I could magic missile again. Or I think I'm just gonna chill touch this thing since we have advantage. Aha, okay, so 22 with my skelety ghostly hand cantrippy thing.
Yeah, your little ghostly hand cantrippy thing grabs hold of the eye stalk.
Give it a shake.
And give it a shake.
And it takes 9 necrotic damage.
It tries to shrink back from the touch. You hear more screams through the portal trapdoor. Help us! Help us! Nanda?
If I was to move over underneath of it, would it still be over 15 feet away from me?
It is 20 feet up from the stage.
20 feet up from the stage, okay. In that case, I will just cast Firebolt, knowing it's not going to hurt it quite as bad as I would hope, but that is what I can do. So that is a 26 to hit.
Yes, you hit the blind eyeball.
I didn't even roll with advantage. Let me try with advantage just in case I get a crit. Okay, now. So that's 13 points of fire damage. And I'm going to move about 20 feet back, about 15 feet away from Pam, just to separate us out, just in case. And to get myself a little further away from those goat demons.
Speaking of, goat demon number 1 is going to get all up in Booch's face.
Halo.
And headbutt you.
Halo.
I can't. I lost all my temporary hit points.
Damn. No, but you remember, that just boosts your Halo. You can always Halo.
Oh, yes. Well, little birdie told me to use Halo spores.
That was a spore baby in a bag.
Yeah, hey, wait a second. Hello.
2 necrotic damage.
Noted. As the goat headbutts you with a 15 to hit.
No, my shell is thick and sturdy.
Well, it sees that its headbutt didn't do quite what it thought it would because you turned your back just enough that it hit your shell instead of your juicy tender bits. So it's going to bring its cleaver around and try and get you with that.
Cleaver, you say?
I did.
Man.
Using my own medicine against me.
Yeah.
Again, you twist and turn out of the way, and the cleaver just goes right past your shoulder. Demon goat number 2 is going to get up in Jacques' face and do the same thing. Running straight at him, he's going to headbutt first for 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit of his horn in you. He gives you 6 points of piercing damage. And then he brings his cleaver around for a 14 to hit.
That one is a miss, thankfully.
You manage to get your whip up just in time to block its cleaver from coming down and getting it with that. Ooch.
Sparks streak out from my leather whip as I block the
Sparks.
metal blade of the...
that that super typical leather on metal sparkage. Yes.
Yes. We've all seen it before.
It's spectacular. Booch.
15-foot cube.
You read my mind, sir.
So would that catch the eyeball as well as the...
Depends where the cube is going. Is it going up in the air, or is it... I don't know what you're trying to do here, other than draw a cube.
It originates from me.
So, no, the eye's 20 feet up.
So, despite this goat being right up beside me, Booch thinks the bigger threat is this eyeball, and while it's still blind, he wants to take advantage of that. So he is going to also cast Chill Touch.
Is that a ranged spell attack?
Oh, fudge, it is.
Well, you do it with disadvantage, but you would have advantage because it's blind, so it cancels each other out, right?
Oh, so just normal, basically. Yeah, okay. That is a 17.
You just get it.
This ghostly hand reaches out and grabs a hold of this blinded eye for a total of 3 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Did you roll
Intense.
2d8 for that?
Sure did, buddy. Sure did.
Just making sure.
And how many
Yeah.
sides are on that?
Well, there's a lot more sides than what I rolled, let me tell you.
Checking them twice.
You see come out of the portal one of the theater patrons, ragged, bloodied, just barely managing to pull herself along. She sees the goat eye, screams, and goes to the other side of the curtain and disappears, so you don't know where she went. Annalyse continues to lay on the stage.
What do you think 1 out of 200 gets us, huh?
You know the old song, 1 out of 200 ain't bad.
It is Base's turn, so I get to save against the blindness.
Oh, I didn't realize this eyeball was base. I thought this might be Tasha's kiss, but
Oh, base.
That's,
Okay.
I guess we should have been wondering where base was.
Right. It says at the end of each of its turns, it can make a saving throw. So you got to do it at the end of your turn.
Okay, Base is trying to look around but can't see anything and says, "I'll get you, my pretties! Little by little, the little girl dies!" And makes a con save, but it's only a 9. So she is still blind.
Boy.
Pam!
Pam likes what happened last time she shattered at the eye. So, a sphere is a 3-dimensional shape with a 10-foot radius. So is there any way that I could get the goat demon number 1 in front of Booch and the eyeball at the same time? If I target the right... So it's a 20-foot diameter, so it could reach the eye and maybe close to the ground, but it's humanoid, so it's standing above the ground.
We'll say that they're close enough together. Just the eye's kind of floating over top of the goat demon number 1, so yeah, you can get both of them.
I'm gonna shatter again. So they have to make con saves.
Base gets a 5.
Yeah.
And the goat got a 14.
So that saves 9 thunder damage, and then half for the goat. That was on 3d8 too. Man, stupid rolls.
Yeah, I'm rolling really bad.
As Base takes more damage, you feel the whole opera house shudders again. And the people on the other side through the portal, you can hear them screaming louder. "What's going on? Ah! The roof's gone! What?" Jacques, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my nimble escape, bonus action disengage, run over to the unconscious Annalyse, and she'll touch base again, I guess. They adjusted 20 to hit, 14 necrotic damage.
Dang.
With my skeleton ghost hand.
That skeleton ghost hand causes the whole opera house to shudder even more. The walls! What is it? The eyes!
I know what's gonna happen.
They see the eyes outside now.
Oh no. What have we done?
I don't know what the is going on. But that's me. That's how I'm done.
It's kind of chaotic.
Somebody give me an insight check.
I mean, I'll try.
19 for Nunda.
Yeah, that's you don't want booches, that's for sure.
23. I got a crit pass this time.
Yeah.
Nunda and Pam, you both realize that as Base is taking more damage, and she's not looking good, the abyssal side, the abyssal opera house, is falling apart. As in, she constructed it so she no longer has a great hold over it as she is losing life.
Perfect.
So what would we know happens if it were to collapse in the abyssal plane?
I think they'll get their souls back and their bodies will...
Yeah, or will they come back? I don't know.
They are back. You can hear them. They're speaking. So they're not stuck anymore.
But do we have to, get them here before they die?
You know that the opera house is the only thing on the abyssal side. Otherwise there is nothingness except for giant goat eyes. So if the opera house is falling apart, if the opera house is no longer there, they will be floating in a void of nothingness.
Okay.
with no way to get to them.
They're really screwed then.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can't all just go back there and then bring.
No, I have 11 hit points. Either we kill this thing now, here,
Yeah.
or Jacques gets out of this theater.
I have 11 hit
Yeah,
points
we can't
too, buddy.
go back through this tunnel to now start another fight with tenor and alto.
Yeah.
I've got 13, so I'm doing
I have
good.
23, so suck it.
If we had a cleric, we could turn a blind eye.
That's pretty good.
You do, speaking of the people on the other side, you do see 2 more people climb out of the portal and scramble off.
They can save themselves, I guess.
A third, you hear somebody yell, "This way! Everyone this way!" Yeah, I'm throwing you a bone.
Oh, good.
A massive a dinosaur's femur.
Hey, they had some small
Ooh,
dinosaurs
ooh, ooh.
too.
What? Okay. Pam, after her insight check and her new knowledge and understanding and bone, is like, do you think we could get more people from the other side back if I put the eyeball to sleep? I did it to Jack.
Try it!
You did it to Jacques' little kids.
Or, yeah. I forgot.
Well, making it blind seems to have helped so far. Give it a shot.
I don't even know when's my turn, but
I don't remember whose turn it is either. I think it's none
I
of
just ghost handed it. It was just my
Okay,
yeah, that's right.
so it is none
So
of
it's really not my turn yet.
Okay, so with this knowledge, we know we don't want to take this thing down just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to try to get as many out as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah.
So, but we do have 2 goat demons to take care of. So, and one of them's on Booch, and the other one's not on anybody right now.
Somebody roll me a d6.
Not Bill.
4.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I did it.
Nope, we're good.
Yeah, when am I going to get this opportunity again? I'm going to shoot Jim's magic missile at the goat demon that is on Booch. So this particular magic missile, I have to roll for it. So I'm going to 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts of magical force reach out. And if I hit, it's going to be 2d4 damage. If I get a crit on any, it'll be 5d4. But there is a problem if I roll a 1, and we'll get to that if we do. Okay, first attack, 13 to hit this goat demon.
That hits.
7 points of force damage.
Okay, it staggers a little bit.
Second one flies in. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
All right, and the third and final, 11 to hit.
That hits.
Unfortunately, only 3 points of force damage.
It is still standing, and it's its turn. It did not like that, but Booch is in front of it, so it will headbutt Booch and try and swipe it with his cleaver. Does 11 hit you?
It does not.
Okay, so again, you turned your back just enough that it headbutted your shell. And it's going to bring its cleaver around and...
Sorry to interrupt. I would like to remind Bill again about your Halo sports that
Son
you,
of a
like
biscuit.
when you can
Thank
do
you, Leland.
activate it when it starts its turn right, as well. So that's why I was. If it's like super close to dead, you might have been able to kill it, but it
Right.
doesn't sound like it's close enough to dying to kill it before it attacks. But that's what I don't know.
Yes.
It tries to hit you with its cleaver before we get to the Halo spores, I won't forget. And the cleaver slips out of its hand and goes flying out into the seats.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
You know, it's something I haven't done for a long time, but those cleavers can get slippery sometimes. Okay, so the Hail of Spores damage is a good roll, finally. 6 necrotic damage.
There's no save on that, or is there a con
Yes,
save?
it makes con saves.
DC 15.
But don't worry, it wasn't anywhere close to any of those numbers. So, how much damage was it?
6.
It is now sneezing from your spores.
Beautiful.
The other goat demon advances on Pam and tries to headbutt her for an 18
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 points of damage. It just scratches you with its horn, and it'll bring its cleaver around for a 23 to hit.
Ouch!
Cleaver's really only a d4 plus 2. That doesn't seem right.
Glorified dagger.
It's a whole 3 points of damage as it gives you a little scratch from this great big cleaver. Booch,
I'm I'm starting to get a little bit perturbed with this zombie in front of me that keeps trying to attack me. So I am going
It's
to.
not a zombie. It's
Yeah,
a
what are
goat
you talking
man.
about?
It's a goat
It's a
zombie.
goat man.
Not really.
It's not undead. It's very much alive. Well, it's mostly alive.
Anyway, I think I'm going to show it how to use a cleaver.
It needs lessons, apparently.
It does. You don't just willy-nilly throw a cleaver.
Exactly.
Ruin the edge on that cleaver. It'll never
It's
be able to
definitely
cut again.
nicked now.
Adjusted 20 to
Okay,
hit.
yeah, that hits.
Is it seriously only 1d6 plus 2?
How's your cleaver? A D6? Mine's a D4.
It's a nice cleaver.
Mine's a
His
special
is a
one,
big
I think.
boy.
Ah, yes. Your cleaver's bigger than my
So
cleaver.
Oh, yeah. And sharper.
He's got a ward cleaver and you got a beaver cleaver.
Okay. A cleaver beaver.
Which, by the way, my new character that I just made the cleric is named Ward Cleaver.
Really?
Different type of ward, but yeah.
Yeah. So, a total of 6 slashing damage.
That hurt him. He's still standing, but just. I mean, it looks like a stiff wind could knock him over.
I cast Stiff Wind.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to stay engaged, but move a little bit. No, I think I'll stay where I am.
Annalyse is going to actually very haltingly and very painfully drag herself over to the portal and start trying to help anybody she sees come through. Base is going to fly out a little bit above the theater seats, a little farther away from all of you. She is mine! She is mine! You can't have her! Somebody roll me a d6.
4.
And her con save is an 8. Pam!
Pam's gonna try to put Base to sleep. It's creatures within a 20-foot point that I choose, so it's gonna be pretty much Base, I think. And I'm gonna sing a little lullaby, be like, go to sleep, go
While
to
a
sleep.
goat demon is up in your face trying to attack you.
I've got cunning action. Go to sleep, be my Basey. So it can put to sleep 18, starting with the creature with the lowest current hit points. But anyway, it's only this creature, so it has to be equal or less to 18 for the creature to be asleep now.
And you do see Base kind of bobs and lowers, and the eye closes, and she is sleeping.
Wow.
I love it.
How long does that last?
A minute.
Mm.
Or until it takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
I assume none of you will be slapping Base.
It's unconscious till the spell ends.
You always slap a
the base,
base.
baby.
That's how
A
it gets.
slap in the face, man. With my bonus action, I'm going to move away from demon number 3. 5, 10, 15, 20. You know what? I can move to the portal. And if I'm allowed to say so, I would be helping people as well.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Jacques.
Well, I was gonna help people too, but it looks like you ladies have it taken
Yeah,
care
Annalise
of.
is kind of, she's just kind of draped on the stage with her arm half in the portal, and she's more like, her fingers twitch every once in a while. That's her helping.
All right, well, so I'm gonna walk kind of past her.
You might need to get in
As
there.
I walk by her, I'm like, hey, sorry about your boyfriend too, huh? And just kind of give her a pat on the shoulder. And then I'll move past her
And be like, I'm Jacques.
pull out a whip. Hey, if you're looking for an upgrade on the Jacques, we'll talk after. And then I'll try to whip this goat demon that's on Booch. Fudge, phew. That's a 9 for the first one. I will bonus action for the second, which is a 5. Okay. Okay, Jacques is out of this.
You
place.
you didn't see Annalise's scarves laying on the stage, and you got your foot a little caught up in there. So when you went to whip, your foot kind
Ugh.
of jerked you back a little bit and made you
Scarves
miss.
are always a problem for
Those
Jacques and
damn
Pam.
scarves! I swear.
Okay, that's all I got.
Nanda.
I think I'm going to just run up next to Booch and pull out my short sword of war and When I run, I mean I run as a 400-year-old man. All right, time to slap this bitch up. Attack with my sword. 18 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
It's piercing damage. So I think when I get up there next to Booch, I pull my sword up out of its sheath. I look over at him, and I'm still looking at Booch the whole time as I take the sword and jam it into the demon, never taking my eyes off of Booch. And then I slice it out, sort of flick the sword down to get the blood off, and watch the demon fall to the ground. And that's how you do it. You got experience. Slide my sword back in.
What do you think of that, Booch?
Well, you've been around the block a few more times than I have, I guess.
I've been around a lot of blocks.
The other goat demon is going to run up and headbutt Pam.
Oh.
But me, since I'm, bent over helping. the portal
Wait,
people.
Booch, you have your action, right?
What?
Nanda just went as the goat demon's
A
turn.
beast or a humanoid that is small or medium has died within 10 feet of Booch. I don't know if this thing actually qualifies, but...
It's not a beast.
Oh, the fungal
A beast
infestation.
or humanoid. Does it count as a humanoid?
It is, humanoid. What's happening?
Leland is successfully playing two characters at once. That's what's happening. So yes, when someone, as a reaction, when someone dies close to me, I can awaken a fungal infestation in their corpse and raise a zombie.
So the goat demon that was not a zombie now is a zombie.
Well, see, I was just
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadow,
just-
yes.
I was just using a little bit of foreshadowing.
You have control of Goat Demon 1 now.
Does only have 1 hit point, though.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other Goat Demon is headbutting Pam
In the butt. In the rump.
with a 23 to hit.
Oh, I have a mom butt, but it's not that big. So it hits me. Like I feel the hit.
You take 3 points of damage.
Wow.
It is going to bring its cleaver around, and then I'm going to need you to make me a strength save. Can you make me a strength save, please?
Okay, before you tell me what happens, I might want to use a luck point. That's probably okay. 14.
Yeah, it knocks you off balance, but you're able to catch yourself before you fall into the portal, and it tries to hit you with the cleaver, but since it knocked you off balance, it misses with the cleaver. Ooch! What you gonna do with your new zombie buddy?
Zombie Buddy is going to attack his former friend.
Who saw that coming?
So he's going to
I would have
shamble
sent it to the portal. But...
through the portal?
yeah, we gotta help those people.
Pretty sure an undead goat demon zombie might be more of a deterrent than a help.
I'll cast minor illusion on it. I'll make it look like a puppy or something. I don't know.
That might work.
So this goat zombie is going to shamble over a little ways toward Pam and this goat demon. And it is going to swing back and try and club with its fist. So that is a 12 to hit
That hits, yes.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
And one of you finally hit this other demon. Now what are you gonna do?
I will also attack this goat.
You're gonna get its goat?
I'm going to use my weapon again, cleaver, for 19 to hit, 4 slashing damage. It's so underwhelming. I feel like it should be better than
I
this.
agree. We'll have to do something about that for you. Annalyse continues to lay on the stage, and she looks angrily at Jacques for mentioning Jack.
I was giving her my condolences. I'm not sure why that would piss her off.
Because she blames all adventurers for his death.
Should we just kill her now?
I was just gonna say, let's put her out of her misery then. She's already weak. She's not gonna want to be our friend.
Do I get any kind of save against the sleep, or is it just for 1 minute she's sleeping face?
I think it's just for 1 minute. Unless Leland...
I believe so. I think, though, you still get to make your cons against the blindness, though.
12. Still blind. And sleeping.
Perfect.
Pam, on the edge of this portal, you have a goat buddy right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And an undead zombie goat buddy next to you.
Like an actual buddy, though, right?
Actual buddy.
I'll take my Rapier of Wounding to Goat Demon number 3. And I would like to use a luck point. Is that how that works? Attack roll? Yeah. I would like to redo that. I rolled a 7.
Is that your third luck point or your second?
Second. 8! Okay, well, that sucks.
I will say the goat zombie kind of knocked you off your stance, and you were, when you lashed out at the goat demon, you missed.
So it's Booch's fault, is what you're saying.
Yes, it is definitely Booch's fault.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it keeps hitting me, so I'll use my bonus action to disengage and use my movement to back up away from the portal area.
Jacques.
Alrighty then. I'll just try to whip the goat demon then. First whip is a critical fail.
You hit the goat zombie.
Farewell, my
that-
friend.
Thanks, Toes, then. Alright, I'll bonus action on the goat demon. Oh, okay. That is a 10. Oh, that might actually hit.
No, it managed to dodge just in the nick of time, and you missed.
Then Jacques is... I'm not sure. I'm going to move, I guess, further away from the goat demon. Kind of past Annalyse. I'm going to, accidentally kick her as I walk by her. And that's me.
Nanda.
I'm going to shuffle 20 feet over towards the goat demon number 3. And then I'm going to sort of turn and look back at Booch again, take out my sword, my short sword.
If you're not even looking at the goat, I should make you roll with disadvantage.
Do you want to?
Yes.
All
You're
right.
trying to flourish and be all fancy. You're going to have disadvantage on that.
Well, I rolled my first one as a 7, so it don't really matter what I'm rolling. And a 9.
But that is a critical fail on that first one, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And you are using a short sword?
Yes. But I'm not swinging it fast. I'm poking it nice and slow.
That's so creepy.
I go, hey, Booch, watch this. And then I miss. Does he just grab the sword out of my hand?
Yes. The goat demon grabs the blade of the sword, thereby taking 2 points of damage on his hand from the sword, but he now has your sword.
I'm good with that. 2 points of damage is 2 points of damage.
Nanda, that's what you wanted me to watch?
It's gonna hurt him.
The goat demon takes a step forward, headbutts you for 13.
I'm down.
13 to hit? Does a 13 hit you?
Oh, no, 13 does not hit me.
You're too short. It tries to headbutt you, but you're too short and it can't bend far enough to hit you.
Can you... That actually seems valid. Like, bending over to headbutt, it just takes away your...
So it is going to pull out its cleaver and swipe at your stomach for an 18.
I will use my reaction and do shield, so it would not hit. It gives me a +5.
So it swipes at your stomach, you pull up your shield, and it will bounce off, and nothing happens. Booch, your beloved zombie has been taken down by Jacques' whip.
Yeah, I barely knew him.
You know, the last time we tangled with some undead, I believe my whips got stuck in a skeleton's ribcage.
Sounds about right.
Seems like a waste to use any of my... Like, all of my spells are wasted on this single creature.
Well, I mean, okay, what right now we're literally doing, we're just faffing about, right? We're buying time so people maybe get out of the tunnel. Is there actually something we can do to help the people get? That would involve going to the other side of the portal again, right? And seeing what's
No,
happening.
we can pull them up faster than we are now, though, I bet.
Sure, but if nobody's making it to the portal, then that's kind of a moot point.
I thought there was like a queue of people waiting in there.
There's been a trickle of people here and there coming through. You've seen
Okay.
maybe 10 people come through.
Yeah.
Good odds. Good ratio.
I mean, 10 people is actually more than I was thinking, but...
I was being generous.
Yeah, but I mean, just saying, is there actually anything that we can do? Do we want to go back through this tunnel to the other side and survey what exactly is happening and see if we can do anything?
I don't think
I will
so.
remind you, Tenor was still loose, so you don't know what she's doing.
Right, exactly.
Alto disappeared, so you don't have to worry
We
about
just
him.
need to human centipede these guys right out.
I thought that's what Alto
Tenor.
was.
Tenor.
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 Yeah.
Pretty much
Sorry.
what tenor is, yeah.
All I'm saying, Bill, is that using your spell on a demon goat is still better than
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, I could. Yeah, I'll chill touch because my cleaver's been a bit underwhelming. So I'm gonna chill touch this goat. So this spectral hand appears. Does a 26 hit?
A little bit, yeah. Just hits.
So it grabs hold of this goat forcefully for 8 necrotic damage.
It shrinks back from that a little bit.
Better believe it does.
Base is sleeping, and she got a whole 5 for her con check against the blindness. I am rolling like crap for her. Pam.
Looking around at the party, does anyone look particularly almost dead?
I think that both Jock and I are probably not doing well.
I think Booch is in a similar boat, too, so.
Yeah, we all don't look
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Like, maybe we just need to bring the house down here and just kill Base and just... It is what it is. If we haven't seen anybody come out in a couple of rounds, I don't know if anyone else is making it out.
That's true.
Unless we want to go to the other portal and come around back and see what's going on, but...
Sneaky styles.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking.
I am close to Jacques, so I'm gonna use 10 feet of movement to go over and touch him for cure wounds. So Jacques gets 10 hit points. Are we sure we don't want to try to go through the portal?
No! It's dangerous over there!
Okay, so Pam stays put.
You know what? I bet that Irma could probably is holding things down out there, huh?
Let's hold down the fort.
Yeah. All right. Jacques is going to put an end to this, or at least try, and is going to chill touch base here. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 2 necrotic damage. That's whiff.
You woke her
Oh
for
my
that!
Goodness.
Shoot! I thought if I rolled well, I
Dang
might
it.
have been able to take her out. She has maybe 18 hit points, right? She's so
Yeah,
so low.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so she wakes up, and her eye focuses, just looks over the stage and looks at all of you and focuses on Annalyse.
Still blind though, right?
Still blind.
Oh, fudge.
She focuses
She's still
on nothing.
She's looking around but can't see anything.
She sees her eyelid.
Yeah. Nanda.
The sword, is it still in my reach?
Did you let go of it?
No, I mean it just grabbed the blade then and pulled it away. All right, so then I'm gonna try to pull back and then stab in again with my sword. 22, 7 points of piercing damage.
It's not looking good. It's staggering a little bit, but it is still standing.
Okay, I will use second wind and take a bonus action. My bonus action I can regain 1d10 hit points plus 2. So I regain 12 hit points.
So it's going to bring its cleaver around for a 14 to hit you,
I will use my shield as a reaction, so no.
and then try and headbutt you and just headbutt the shield. Booch.
Take it down, Butch.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Is your halo of spores still doing stuff if you got closer?
It's only when someone enters or starts.
Which means you could be moving.
Like if you were up next to it, would that trigger?
When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts. Okay. So con save of 15 from Zombie Boy. Not Zombie Boy. I keep
Non-zombie
calling it a
boy.
zombie.
Non-zombie boy got a 10.
It's 2 necrotic damage.
Woo!
You and Jacques with your 2 damage.
This is very underwhelming. And then I am going to neither chill nor touch it.
No, do base, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. If you insist.
I mean, that's what Jacques woke base up for. That's basically.
Yeah. Jacques was impatient. He thinks everyone's already dead. Jacques is to blame for the dead people we couldn't get out.
Booch is so underwhelming, man.
But you're only level 6. You can't compare him to Falzarin.
I mean, when Falzarin was level 6, he could blast people.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's fine.
You were doing frickin' flaming sphere and color spray and stuff and rolling low there too. It's not. I'm just saying. I don't think he's that different.
I guess there's not much help for someone who just always rolls low, right?
Oh, tell me about
Doesn't
it.
matter the character. Okay, so a 24 to hit for 9 necrotic damage.
So as you cast this spell, this ghostly hand reaches out, touches base. She shrivels. And shrivels. And shrivels. The whole opera house shakes. There's one person just about to make it to the portal, through the trap door, reaching their hand out as the entire back part of the tunnel just collapses and they fall back in this red haze and just float, and you can hear them screaming as they just fade away. And Base is dead, and the goat demon collapses, dead.
Does Annalyse get sucked into?
Yeah, what's Annalyse look like?
She's still laying on the stage, basically catatonic, not really doing much of anything.
Well, good job, everybody. Yeah, we are alive.
Barely.
Where are the ones that came up? Are they went through the curtain?
They scattered, yeah. They went in different directions. You don't know where they went. You don't see them anymore.
I counted 198.
Yeah, I unfortunately we're gonna have some bad news to deliver. You could have let Base sleep longer, Jacques.
Perhaps a few seconds more, huh? But nobody was coming out of the tunnel.
There's one guy who could have made it.
You are correct. 6 more seconds and they would have been fine. That death is on me. I will take it to my grave, thinking about him and his family. I may never get over it, huh?
And you could tell by looking at him, he had like 12 kids. All of them depended on him for their living, their livelihood.
You can always tell when somebody has 12 kids.
You can see it in the wrinkles around their eyes.
The youngest one's still just a babe.
I shall say a prayer for each of his little children, his little
Okay,
babies.
now I feel bad for making you feel bad. What do we do with this chick?
I think we did him a favor.
Nanda, you are quite aged, no? How many children do you have?
I don't know.
Well, you see, in exchange for the lives of this poor man and probably his children afterwards, we saved Nanda's countless children. He does not even know how many he has. What if Nanda had died in our pursuit of these 200 souls, huh?
He tried.
Exactly.
He tried several times to die on us. It's weird. Don't do that again. For real though, what are we gonna do with Annalyse? Is she to blame? Do we bring her to the town guard?
It did seem like she was trying to help the people out of the tunnel. Huh? I think it was these demons, maybe.
So she was inhabited by demons?
Well, I mean, you saw the base eyeball come right out of her body.
Oh, right. That's where that came from. Oh, that was gross.
Well, let's get her out of here.
Can I have some cake on my way out, maybe? I didn't eat it the first time because I was weary of it, but now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've had enough of the theater. Let's get out of here.
Are we bringing her with us?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she can't stay here. She's been fired.
Let's take her to the constable, huh?
Oh no, and we have to tell him Lucas is dead too.
Yes.
Oh man, lots of bad news. I hate this.
So, what do we do with this little box?
Oh.
Oh, we
The
should keep
treasure
that.
chest? Yeah, that's ours.
Have you opened it?
No, I will walk over to it, pick it up, and lift the lid up if I
And
can.
it purrs. No, I'm just kidding.
Meows as you open it.
Litter box.
It's full of litter.
It's full of gold. There are gold pieces inside. You estimate around 500.
That's what Lucas said.
We didn't. Which one of us actually took the 200 gold that was in Lucas's desk? I think Nunda left it there, right?
Nanda, maybe.
I put it back
Okay.
in there. Yeah.
Perhaps we retrieve the gold from Pavoli's desk as well, and we get the guest list, and we can give a bit to some of the families of those that perished.
I could bring cake.
Maybe if you make it yourself. I think with the cake here, we should leave. Speaking of which, I'll look in the bag at my baguettes and check on them.
They are plain baguettes. Still nice looking, very nice looking baguettes, but they are just baguettes.
Those baguettes there, they're pretty nice. They'd fetch an arm and a leg.
Booch will check to see if his peanuts and dried cranberries are.
They are normal, yes. And you can tell there's nothing toey about them. They are cranberries and peanuts.
Nanda, let's go find you a better hat.
I love this hat. This is
No, we can't walk around town with you wearing that. It's just not.
Silky smooth.
No,
Like
honey. No.
Like a baby's bottom.
Well, not a baby.
Oh, no.
That would be disgusting.
Ew, but no.
Maybe
no,
like
no, Nanda,
someone
you
in their
can't.
early 20s who does not drink or smoke, takes good care of themselves, enjoys the
Stayed out of the sun.
theater.
All right.
I rub it a little bit. I'm going to call it Irma.
Pam's
Put it
gonna
on my
walk
head.
away, go get some cake for later, and shove some in her face now. Go looking for a hat.
As you're in the green room, you walk past what had been labeled Jacques' dressing room, and now just says Stars dressing room.
Oh,
Do you see that, huh? I am a star.
I was gonna say you must be the star. All right, interesting. Let's find Nanda a better hat.
I'm gonna pop in to my intention is to say goodbye to Skip, if assuming he's still there.
No, he is not.
No!
It's just a normal, empty dressing room, a mirror on the wall, a table and chairs.
Oh, is there cake then? There's no cake.
There's still cake, but it looks a week old.
Oh, okay, never mind. I will try it. Is it good?
It's a little stale. A little
Okay,
off.
nah, I'll leave it. It's fine. Nanda, come here. I want you to try this on.
I'll go over.
I pick out a really big hat, like a sombrero sized hat for this little gnome.
I appreciate it, but I've already put cowboy skin cap in my inventory.
Ew.
I-
It's so gross.
I kind of lean over to Booch. You see, once everyone is dead, we have plenty of time to play dress up now, huh?
Shots fired.
Yeah, I noticed that too a little bit.
All right, I see the two of them whispering and smiling, and Nanda doesn't want my hat, so I just kind of toss it, and okay, let's go.
So are we gonna try to heal Annalise and like talk to her and see what she has to say, or just hand her over to the constable?
Can she walk?
Well, I mean, we banged her up pretty good, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll help or if there's something else that might be wrong with her.
I can
but
heal her
She
if
was
she
moving.
needs healing, but Booch offered, so.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna upcast it this time around, but I'll cast Healing Word on Annalise. First level gives us 6 points of health back.
So she can walk. She will do as directed. But if you try and ask her any questions or talk to her, she just kind of stares blankly back at you. It's like there's nobody home.
Oh no, she's still a husk.
I don't think anything would save her. We did not even see Tasha's kiss. Tasha has her soul. She is
Oh,
this
that's right,
disgusting,
yeah.
dirty, gross, and vile, empty husk. She is nothing.
She doesn't even look insulted at what you just said.
She does not care about anything at all. She did not care about Jacques. She probably doesn't care about River. Doesn't care that her soul is missing. She's nothing.
So she can be an actor again.
Oh wow. Nothing against any actors listening.
I still have that bottle of wine that seemed magical.
Oh yeah.
If I inspect that now, does it seem to be different than it was before?
No, it's the same.
I'll try to give some to her to drink.
You're getting Annalyse drunk. We know where this is headed.
Well, maybe this has some sort of restorative powers to
It
it.
does not have any effect on her. If only somebody would have cast Identify.
What? What do you got there?
Well, this bottle didn't... It seems like there's something special about it, but it didn't seem to help her much.
Here, let me take a look at that. All right, take it and I throw it on the floor. No. I pop it open, smell it. Does it have any kind of odor or anything?
It smells like almonds.
It smells good. And then I cast Identify.
It is a truth serum. A creature ingesting this poison must succeed on a DC 11 con save or become poisoned for 1 hour. The poisoned creature can't knowingly speak a lie, as if under the effect of Zone of Truth spell.
It's a truth serum. You give it to somebody, they gotta tell you the truth.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess this won't help Annalyse here very much right now. I don't know what else to do for her. My healing didn't seem to work. She's not being more truthful than she was before. I'm out of ideas.
Maybe somebody, a cleric or somebody in town might be able to somehow figure this out.
Well, we have some of these pages of the script. We can give those to the constable. I don't know what else. Give Annalyse to the authorities. Just blame Annalyse, I suppose, huh?
That sounds like a plan. Let's go.
I'm sure they're expecting us if anyone's made it out.
Maybe somebody out there can enlighten us on how to fix this problem.
All right. Let's go.
I think we walk out the front.
As you walk out the front, you see there still are guards. There are the 10 people that made it out. They have blankets over their shoulders. They're being attended to. They see you, and they go, They saved us! But they also left us! You hear them talking. There was this creature that had so many arms, and we made it past, but so many others couldn't get out. And then the whole place just vanished. And the constable walks up to you. Well, I'm glad to see you made it out. I'm glad you saved some people, anyway. We cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us.
We did find the 200 people. It's just scary in there, man.
It's unfortunate they couldn't go through the passage fast enough.
Pretty hard to get out of there.
We understand. We're grateful you did anything at all. And is it all taken care of in there now? They said something about a creature with 100 arms, and it was attacking them, and some kind of eyeball, a floating eyeball.
That's all taken care of. The theater's open again.
So, this is Annalyse, and she was inhabited by a demon, and that's there's a long story. Here's the script.
Yes, we know Annalyse. We all think she's a wonderful performer, but the script? What are you talking about?
Here.
Okay, and she'll take Annalyse by the arm and guide her away. Are you okay, honey? Do you need something? Do you need help? And she just walks away with Annalyse trying to talk to her.
You won't get much from her.
And the four of you are free to go.
Well, guys.
Job done.
Yay, we forgot about giving the money to the people, so we're just gonna split it.
When did we ever say we'd give them money?
Jock had a great idea about helping all the families of the ones who didn't make it out.
We could give it to the town to rebuild the opera. It's kind of a mess in there.
Nothing quick mopping bucket could not fix, huh?
Yay! We did it!
I feel weird cheering about that.
Right?
But we do it all the time, so.
I'm not sure.
You know
Not
what?
sure how
Every story
successful
doesn't
that
have the
was.
happiest ending, you know?
But we all lived.
Yeah, you all lived.
And that's our show. If you're not already, be sure to follow us at IncorrigiblePar on Twitter, Incorrigible Party on Instagram and Facebook, and you can go to incorrigibleparty.com for world lore and PC information, and we've recently started adding some maps there as well. Incorrigible Party is generously sponsored and made possible by Critical Hit Design. For any of your design needs, visit criticalhitdesign.com. All ambient sound and music is provided by Tabletop Audio, and our intro and outro music was created by Josh Jarvis. You can reach him at jamesmercymusic@gmail.com. Happy adventuring!